Episode 11, Magical Thinking. Introduces the magician Chester, who's the final villain in the show. He has PTSD from the war and his wife cheating on him. And I mean, I know PTSD is real and terrible. Watching it, and I was winding up as I wrote this. I loved how in Freak Show the people who looked normal were actually the most evil of all. The freaks were the good ones. Blessed are the broken and the freaks, as they're the best people. I just came from Hollywood. Well, not just 3 years ago. But I'm not following anyone there ever, or getting trafficked or killed like in Freak Show. Absolutely terrifying. Thinking how many times I've almost been sex trafficked by men, boyfriending in, because it does happen when you're a woman. I only now realize Petey, who wanted to whore me out in 2004. That detox flame, who wanted me to make porn without, who discovered my capacities. Duly noted, guys. Ask me why I no longer trust the concept of boyfriend. Believing in love at 40 is terribly delusional, I'm afraid. Life has taught me differently. I have different delusions based on facts and precedent that may also be coincidental and circumstantial. However, as they pass, each one seems more realistic at the time. I mean, I think for a schizophrenic, I've got a better grip on reality than some sane people. I think. Because if some people leave their doors open, what the fuck? I know it. But, you know, love's another brick wall I am done beating my head against. I'd rather pine over my one great love, tragically taken from me and light candles to her picture than live under another man's thumb. Who do I find a woman? I didn't think that anyone could live up to my memory of Katie, and I still don't know. I mean, that's sacred. I can never compare. No other woman could either. She's a different thing than the one I'm with now. But I'm perpetually haunted, and I always will be. And when I wrote this 2 years ago, I would rather stay spooky and tragic than sully my sacred memories by trying for love any further. Everyone wanted me to be celibate if I was too cowardly to die, lock myself away, wait to die. Honestly, I wanted that too for a long time. It was so peaceful in my quiet house alone. But our life changed, and now I'm not just waiting to die. I'm living a stable, healthy, sustainable, and even fun life. Creating and publishing at a rapid clip. This isn't that bad. I used to think I had about a million other things to do rather than date anyone new. Especially in Reno. Reno doesn't impress me at all with its fame. Metal, any of it. I didn't consider the women. But, you know, Reno's a weird place. There's too many opioids and guns. I don't fuck with that shit. It spells death for me. What does impress me about Reno, however, is Sundance Books and Music. It was such an honor to read there at the Golden State 2017 Best in Writing from California anthology. That reading went wonderfully, oh boy. My aunt and uncle even came. Lisa Locascio was so gossipy and chatty with me and fun. I'm glad Lisa thought coming all the way up to Nevada was worth her while. Or at least acted like it was. Bless her. Just so I could be part of the reading tour. I couldn't live in Nevada, I never can. Her boyfriend could visit his cousins. It was so cute. It was great. Now, when I was writing this, it was another summer night watching Freak Show and writing on split screen. Sounded almost desperate. I was just sitting in a bathroom, not even my own. I'll probably be here all night. Who knows how long. Perhaps when the season is over, I will go to sleep. As usual, starting a season of American Horror Story results in me staying up all night long, watching the whole thing. At night is the perfect interval to do that in. Freak Show is the season whose title credits won at that Emmy motion graphics thing I went to with Bobby. A glamorous memory of a summer night in 2015. summer nights. I love it when the shit hits the fan and everyone starts dying on free show. Elsa Mars seeks fame like a mad delusion, leading her to empty real fame and destruction in Hollywood in the finale of Curtain Call. I left Hollywood. The Hollywood dream is hollow and painful and shattered and dead. I'll never get a fucking literary agent. Literary agents prefer not to work with the mentally ill I've read in many places, and I have ruined all credibility I may have once had. This is a DIY sweatshop of one solo operation, with goal not of money, just of expression. Like Elsa Mars, I was before I went partner, but I was working right now for a while. After I'd settled into my house. Alone. I was so alone. I had everything I ever wanted, but that's what weird little fame I pretended I had. Fuck it, I kind of stopped caring. People who do get famous usually end up getting lonely amid the splendor like Lana Winters in Asylum. Lovely, hollow tragedy. Surrounded by fans, but no friends. I do get the most wonderful fan emails from time to time. I don't know if still working on my art. I don't know if it is still working on my art privately, solitarily, out here in the sticks. I don't know if that will save me from my delusions destroying me. Maybe this woman will. Elsa Mars had a good run. Got what she wanted. Hopefully I will too, before it all fades to black. Sometimes I feel like I've already gotten everything I ever wanted at this point. I don't think it's wise to invent any more new, arcane, exotic, or expensive things to want, or seek, as people do. That ruins or bankrupts them. There's no filling the endless hole. I just want to live here in the house of the rising sun, be warm enough, keep the lights on, keep creating, alone. Or all I wanted when I wrote this was for everything to stay exactly the way it was. Me tapping away in front of the space heater, in my house with the rising sun, collecting disability, pumping out free entertainment in return. Slowly let the coral reef grow in the body of work, until I died of natural causes. That was the best case scenario, I used to think. That was all I wanted to do with the rest of my life. I wasn't trying to do any more ambitious shit anymore. Moving here was the last ambitious thing I would ever do. I'm retired now. I'm just gonna chill. Write whatever people will publish and write things for YouTube that no one will publish ever, because now it's pretty terrible, right? But, I mean, it's done. I'll never move anywhere else. I'm just having to hold on and survive. After what I've been through, having a terminally clogged toilet back at home I'm fine with. As long as I still get to live alone in the house that it's in. I've killed 1,000,000 roaches with these bare hands. I've been covered in herpes sores, been raped more times than I can count, done all of the drugs, drank all of the alcohol, quite possibly spent all of the money. Do you think I give a fuck anymore about touching my own shit? Toilet paper, my own feces, like ghosts in my gentle, well-medicated madness, I'm less afraid of. It's lesser evils. All of that was an accident if I knew what I was actually doing. I wasn't just figuring it out as I went along. I wouldn't be frantically writing this in the wee hours of the morning or YouTubing it either. After staying up all night in lingerie, rewatching the finale of Freak Show. Do I sound like a criminal mastermind to you? I'm sitting in a fucking bathroom. No, this is a sad tomato, and this looks like a stop tomato. I'm just a sad tomato with a wild imagination. A few selective, useless talents. Who watches a shit ton of Netflix and Amazon Prime. Didn't plan very well at all. If I planned well, I suppose I at least would have slept. So I could go to CVS and pick some things up, ice cream, you know. Each season of American Horror Story has a happy ending. This is mine. I deal in stories. I dredge up all my worst secrets, write about them, honestly, brutally, so they won't catch up with me later. Like Elsa Mars' non-consensual snuff film does. That's what happens when you live a lie. I live the truth, my truth. Elsa Mars' diva antics echo Neely O'Hara in Valley of the Dolls. I love how her final swan song is a Hollywood performance suicide, calling up the ghost of Edward Mordred. That's how she goes out. That's always how American Horror Story ends. The diva dies, goes to a benevolent heaven. It did make me happy to see Elsa get a happy afterlife, where she was the brightest star. Elsa Mars was a victim of circumstance, did what she had to do to survive, did worse than I ever have. As far through the coven afterlife, I was concerned about my own. I hoped my afterlife wasn't like in Coven, where hell is one's worst moments a loop for all eternity. Tapalega's vision of the afterlife is the darkest out of all the different American Horror Story seasons. I'm glad that's a deity. Well, at least in terms of writing this, I didn't fuck with. No idea. I have. Hopefully my afterlife is more like Freak Show or even Mirror House. I mean, where I'm trapped. My soul is trapped in the House of the Rising Sun, and I can haunt it all day long and night. I won't know if I have any afterlife at all until I get there. And then hopefully that won't be for a while yet. So Wikipedia says the theme of Freak Show is acceptance. Climb every mountain, burn every bridge, follow every rainbow, until you find your path. Good.